Hello and welcome to this examination of 4th edition Flames of War Red Banner unit cards. This covers Russian units in the other mid-war book entitled Red Banner, which focuses on the fighting around Kursk, Prokhorovka during Operation Citadel. Now, on the back of the box it says you've got 46 cards. So let's get this started. So first thing you'll notice is if you check out my other video, you'll notice that 2 cards are combined into 1, which was a question of combining all the possible formations that you have for the Red Banner. So T-34s, you got a choice of regular and hero. Hero, think fewer units, more experience. KV-1 guards, Churchill guards, so think of the Lend-Lease Churchills. You have the Motor Rifle Battalion and the Hero Rifle Battalion. You also have the Reconnaissance Company. So these are the 7 formations that are found in the Red Banner book. Now, over here they make a note, okay, for enemy at the gates, you may also field formations from enemy at the gates in this force. Okay, I kind of wonder about the early T-34 tank companies with the slab hatch. I don't know if they were there for Kursk at that time. If any of you have that information, please let me know. Please make a comment about that. On the back, you have a selection of what support units that you have, okay, and how many you can take, and then of course your movement orders, which is something quite new for Flames of War 4th edition. Now let's get down to looking at our unit cards here. I do recommend unit cards simply because it gives you all the information that you need, from motivation to the skill, and if there's a special rule for the skill, what does it hit on, the save. Okay, now for the Russians, you have the Commissar. This is the effect of the Commissar, raising the level of formation from a confident of 4+ to a 3+. This is a good thing. This gives you the movement of the Russian unit on the field from tactical, which allows you to shoot and move, but there's a penalty. Terrain dash, cross-country dash, road dash, and crossing, well, for the infantry, they automatically cross. Whereas for vehicles, they either are not allowed to cross or they have to roll. If they fail, they're stuck. And then the next turn, they can try to continue. So then the chart down below gives you the weapons that they have, the range, okay, the rate of fire, halted, moving, the anti-tank value of the weapon, the firepower of the weapon, and any special notes that are needed. When you look at the back, you're going to see the point values and how many stands do you get for the point values. It also gives you options if necessary, but another strong point for having the unit cards is you have the special rules at your fingertips. There is certainly a convenience factor that's there. So let's take a look and see what these guys, what we have here in the Russian unit packet. The SMG Company, the Maxim MG Company, the Anti-Tank Rifle Company, 45 millimeter Anti-Tank Company, and for the sake of argument, they have the long and the short for that. The 76 millimeter Anti-Tank Company, 82 millimeter, 120 millimeter. I would highly recommend that if you're a Russian player. 120 millimeter mortars are so useful. Anyways, Hero SMG Company. Now you notice that they're reluctant. Okay, their skill is green, except the assault, you know, for the motherland is hit on an aggressive. Their save is a 3+. The KV-8 flamethrowing tank, the OT-34 flamethrowing tank, the BA-10 for recon purposes, the Katyusha, wow, Stalin's organs. Still nasty stuff. Now the difference is, compared to the other editions of Flames of War, these guys, they use the salvo template, which if you play Team Yankee, you already have your salvo template. Okay, and that'll give you an idea. The 76 millimeter artillery battery, 122 millimeter artillery battery. Okay, the Light Tank Killer Company, which again, this is the 45 millimeter AT gun. Heavy Tank Killer, you got a choice between the 57 and the 76. The thing about the 57, it's a nasty anti-tank gun. There's no HE, unlike the 76. So really, the 57 millimeter is rather limited in effectiveness against infantry. The anti-aircraft truck, the Stormovik. Here we go. HQ for the T-34 Tank Battalion. Again, the skill is green on there, and that's really harsh. It makes it kind of a challenge for the Russians. T-34 platoon, T-70 tank, the Valentine Late with the 6-pounder. You have the T-34, the Hero T-34 HQ, Hero T-34 Tank Battalion. T-70, again, the Valentine Hero, Guards KV, this is the KV-1S, okay. Now is the HQ, this is the regular card. Here is the regular KV-1. Now I want to point out to you that the KV-1 compared to the KV-1S, the advantage the KV-1 has is that it's heavier armor. They call it the poor man's tiger. Churchill's, again, HQ and the regular, the Motor Rifle Battalion headquarters. And then again, you see the effects of the Commissar, Motor Rifle Company, the Hero Motor Rifle Company. Okay. Reconnaissance HQ, Reconnaissance Platoon. Okay, Armored Reconnaissance Platoon, where they use the M3 white half-tracks, the scout, not half-tracks, I'm sorry, the scout cars. Okay. Very useful. 82 millimeter mortar. With the Russians, you can get 6 of those for 1 unit. Su-76. Now, this is the first time we get to see the Su-76 that it can have an artillery application, which, when you look at it, it makes sense. It's like a poor man's version of the German Wesp, in a way. Same thing with the Su-122. Now you can actually use that as artillery. So there's kind of a nice use for it, even though the front armor isn't all that impressive. Now, kitty cat killers, the Su-152. Leave the Russians to come up with ideas like this. Mount a 152 millimeter howitzer on the front of a KV, on the front part of a KV chassis, and watch that thing go. The Su-85, which was not there at Kursk. I believe it was afterwards, but still it was a pretty effective tank destroyer. And then for the Russians, using captured German equipment like the transport here. Well, that is basically it for what you get for the unit cards for the Red Banner. I hope this benefited you guys, and I wish you the best. God bless you, and take care. Have a good day.